All right, Troy. Now that you went back and looked at the film, those two interceptions that you probably would love to have back, the ones where you really threw the traffic. What did you see, and what were you trying to do?
Just a bad decision, like Coach was saying, just trying to make a play when the play is not there. Just got to learn from that, most definitely learn from that, and, just keep that in mind and, make sure not to ever make that mistake again.
How do you learn from it? What do you do differently next time?
Just throw it away, run out of bounds, live the play for another down, win the red zone. So that was a critical mistake. Gave up 3 points there. So just have to know the situation and the terms of the drive.
Outside of the interceptions, how did you feel your performance was on Saturday night?
It was okay. We couldn't really hold on to the ball. As an offense, too many turnovers. But I feel like we didn't get down on ourselves or anything like that. We were able to keep our composure and just keep grinding through the game. And blessed to come out with that win.
Is it better to learn from your mistakes after a win?
I feel like it's always good to learn from your mistakes, whether you go 50 for 50 or 2 for 25. It's always good to learn from your mistakes, no matter the outcome of the game. Just getting better each and every day, trying to hone in on those, tiny mistakes or big mistakes that you've made.
Troy, is the rivalry game bigger than you expected?
Yeah, a little bit more than what I expected. They were out there playing. It was a great game. They played tough. Defense did a great job out there. It wasn't as much trash talking as I thought it would be, but it was a fun game.
There's been letdowns after rivalry games. They addressed it. What's the key, especially against a team like San Jose State that obviously isn't as talented as BYU?
We have to respect each and every one of our opponents, no matter what division they are, what conference they're in. So we know they're a good team over there. Like I've said before, every team has those certain amount of guys, on their team that can play this game of football at a very high level. So you have to respect your opponent at all times and just go into this game with a good mindset and prepare.
What has Coach Witt said about avoiding a letdown?
Just making sure, we focused in practice. Just make sure, we're doing all the right things and just prepare to the best of our ability and go out there and get a win.
As a quarterback, you have to have confidence in your running game. This is maybe the third straight week we've had a different guy that make it the bulk of the carries. What do you think of the running game right now?
I'm confident in all the backs we have right now. I feel like they're all playmakers. Things happen. Some games are just not some guys' games. It's a game of football. That's just how it goes. Just like for myself, I didn't have my best game, so it's football. So you just have to learn from it and move on to the next. And I have confidence in all of our running backs and in our running game.
What have you seen from Zach Moss, the freshman to earn a starting job?
It was good. It was good for him to get out there, get that experience in, get a couple carries, and he had a great game out there. Like Coach said, he provided a spark for us. Got a couple key first downs for us. And, he was out there comfortable. He knew what he was doing. So it's good for him to get out there and get that experience.
How comfortable are you with your offensive line now?
I've been comfortable with him since day one. It hasn't changed. I know those guys are veterans, leaders of this team, leaders of this offense. So I've always felt confident in them. I believe in them to the fullest. Those are my brothers. So I know we're going to continue to fight down the road and continue to have a good season.
Troy, this is your last game before conference play starts. Is there something the offense is focusing on to improve on before you start conference play?
Just our main key is just taking care of the ball, especially after that last game. We felt like we were doing a lot of right things during that game. We were able to move the ball. It was nothing really that we couldn't do. Just too many turnovers. We felt like we moved the ball well. All of our players were working, so just taking care of the ball is the main key.
What does it say about this team? 6 turnovers and still win the game. Like you said, that hasn't happened in college football in 2 years.
Yeah, coach does a great job of preaching adversity to us and telling us every game is going to have some type of adversity. You just have to fight through it. It's going to be a storm. You just got to keep pushing through it, and that's exactly what we did. Just kept staying positive throughout the whole game. Defense did a great job of having our back, and that last drive was key in the game. It was critical, so we was able to push through that and pull out the win.
The deep ball to Tim Patrick seems to still be a weapon. Is that something you guys want to use more, or at least you personally want to use more?
Yeah, we want to take shots as offense down the field as much as we can. We're not afraid to take those shots down the field, whether it's to Tim Patrick or Tyrone Smith or whoever, Raylan Singleton, whoever it may be out there. We feel confident in our passing game and confident about taking shots.
Didn't use the tight ends a ton this past week, and was that by design? Just nothing was open. Seemed like the BYU linebackers did a pretty good job of bottling up. What were you seeing in terms of the tight ends and their ability to get open?
Our game plan didn't really, have a lot of tight end type of looks in there. It was more of a RPO type of offense that game. That's what we focused on for the most part. So, but I have full confidence in my tight ends and our tight ends. So I know they're going to make a play for us whenever we need it. And it's great to have the pair that we do.